Yep, everything's working again. Good times.
All right, what's going on? So one of our tasters is out today. He's visiting with some of his compatriots. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna finish our international Venezuela box, and we got a bunch of gummies that we've had for like a super long time.
Yeah.
And some of them are new. One of them's brand new, and there's also a secret special thing in the refrigerator, in the freezer.
Oh, what?
It's
I
not
forgot,
ice cream though.
I forgot my secret thing.
What was it?
It was ice cream.
Oh, was it?
I ate some of it because we missed last week's, but it's cinnamon toast ice cream.
Oh, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Because of the...
I was thinking about trying that, but I just feel like it's going to be like the Pebbles, but the Pebbles was different than I thought. So was the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ice cream different than you thought it was?
Yes, completely different than I thought it was. It's
Really?
pretty decent. I still have some, so I'll still bring it next Monday. Well, in 2 Mondays, I guess, when everyone's here.
Yeah.
But it was weird because like there's like chunks of cinnamon in it, you know, and so I don't know. It was really good on peach cobbler though, because I was like, yo, I gotta try this, and then I threw that on peach
really
cobbler.
good.
I was like, wow,
I had
that's good.
Captain Crunch chocolate caramel, and that was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
it was way better than like, and I think any iteration of Captain Crunch I've had. Like I was surprised at how much I liked it.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty good
because it's like, because Captain Crunch, like for me anyways, Captain Crunch the
morsels.
Yeah, like they're not that good. Like it's all about the crunch berries to me.
Right, sure, and they have like oops all crunch berries.
Yeah. Like,
but this makes those little morsels good because they're like laced with additional like sugar or whatever. I guess I don't know. I thought it was good though. All right, I really want to try this. So this is like a chocolate cookie thing. I don't know. It just looks really good.
Oh yeah, it does.
Like I don't know, it just looks scrumptious.
It reminds me. I mean, there's some sort of snack that looks just like it. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Like a chocolate pie?
Maybe.
I mean, this is
I don't think
smaller.
No.
It looks really kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like chop it in half.
Yep.
And I'll put the wrapper under the snack can. Oh wait, is there 2 of these? I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I think it was. I think there's actually 2 of them. We could have just given each other 1 each. Screwed it all up. Dang it. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Just take that one.
All right.
And then if you want more of it. Chocolate and cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to beat.
It is. I mean, this is a good little snack. Like there's nothing wrong with it. The chocolate tastes pretty decent to me.
The chocolate, I feel like, is a little bit more sugary. Like it tastes like that cheap Halloween candy chocolate. But it's not bad.
Yeah. Can't complain. Like, if there's just a bunch of these sitting around, I could eat them all.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is one of those things that, if it was deeply discounted, I would eat it. I'll get a bunch of it. More?
Nah, I'm okay.
All right, I'm eating the rest of it.
Yeah,
then.
go for it.
Another thing we should do, since we're gonna be eating a lot, is bust out our beverage.
Oh yeah.
You want to do that? Yeah.
Again, we got the G Fuel, the official drink of esports. That's so strange to me, but this is the
Extreme Focus. Okay?
Raging Gummy Fish. So that good old Swedish fish.
I'm really curious what it's gonna taste like.
It's interesting because it's inspired by FaZe Jev, and so this is inspired by a esports player. So he just loves, I guess, Swedish fish. It's probably like his snack food. He's probably like snacking on the Swedish fish when he's playing whatever game he's playing.
I only know a little bit about esport stuff.
Yeah.
And FaZe, that's like a clan, right?
Yes.
Because there's like FaZe Rug,
yep.
right? And FaZe whoever, FaZe Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens when they make a name for themselves, right? And they're FaZe whoever, right? And they become the Ronaldo of esports. And then they get out of the FaZe thing. They got to get a new moniker, right?
They just go to the next whatever clan. So like, I followed esports vaguely hardcore at the very beginning of like 2010. Okay. Like I was pretty hardcore into it. Like I was going to like StarCraft tournaments in person and stuff like that, and they were super entertaining to me. I'm not into it that much. Probably the biggest esports tournament I'm all about now is forgot the name. It's the fighting game one.
Street Fighter.
No,
Mortal
it's
Kombat.
a whole name. Well, I mean, not. It's a whole tournament. I mean, it's the name of the tournament. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe. I
Is it
don't know.
called Digital Kumite?
Maybe. I don't remember the name, man. That's crazy. I watch it every year.
What are they? Oh, is it a Smash? Do they just play Smash?
No, it's everything. It's every single fighting game, pretty much.
Okay.
But I can't remember the name of it for some reason for the life of me. That's kind of crazy because I watch it every single year.
Well, I'll say that it's just interesting because they're like phase whoever.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that when they had like, you know, when Michael Jordan played for the Bulls. You know, call him like Chicago Michael. Or
Yeah.
Because then if he goes to the Wizards, then what are you gonna do?
That's true. I guess I wasn't really following you what you were saying.
If it
but now
were me
I get
and
it,
I was on the come up as an esports athlete, I wouldn't attach myself too
to
much.
a team.
But then again, that's how they get in.
Yeah.
I guess, you know.
Because there's like there's Justin Wong, who is like one of the best fighting game like Marvel's Capcom 2, like god tier. Like no one could touch him. He was so good.
Okay.
And he's part of EGC, Evil Geniuses.
Okay.
But yeah, he's just Justin Wong though. Like, he's not
Smart.
like EGC Justin Wong.
The first-
it's just Justin Wong. But he was in it before all of the, you know, monikers too though. So
well, that's like Fatality. He was like the OG.
Yeah.
He was like super good at like Unreal Tournament, I think, or something. And he was Fatality, and he was like the first one that had like his own graphics card.
Yeah, that's true. So.
All right, want to try this beverage?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, and I already tried it. This does not taste like Swedish fish.
I mean, there's a tiny hint of it, but it doesn't taste bad. I mean, it's okay.
It doesn't taste bad, but it also kind of just doesn't taste like anything. You know what I'm saying?
I think it tastes kind of like Swedish fish.
Do you?
It reminds me. It reminds me of that Rita, but like melted, but a little bit with a little chemical zing on there.
You know, since Rita's gave me diabetes, I never went back, so I don't remember.
It's like if you got a Rita's Swedish fish and it was melted, and then you put aspartame in it. And
maybe.
the Swedish fish flavor is not as strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I had Rita's not as long ago. As
yeah. Man, it's been like 7 years since I've had Rita's because it was like 3 years into Maryland, and it was like, oh god, in the hospital.
All right. We didn't try this one last time, right?
No, we tried the other one that looked just like it.
Okay, this is a dark chocolate variant, probably.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
It's not. There we go. So this is another one of those wafer things. There's 2 of them in here, so I'm just gonna give you one.
Okay.
And I'll take the other one. Nestle, another Venezuela treat, another wafer cookie. I really like these though.
Yeah,
I
that
like
last
wafer
one was
cookies.
really good. Like I said, I don't think I ever really buy them for any sort of reason.
Yeah,
but like if they're just in the house, I'm like, man, these are pretty good. I don't know why I don't eat these more.
I think this would be better if it were dipped in chocolate. But some people they don't like chocolate that much.
Yeah, like
but I do. But I
don't
do.
care for chocolate that much either. So I don't like this one.
No?
Nope.
I like the wafer. I feel like I think this had a Best Buy date at some point, and it's probably past that.
Could be. Yeah, I'm not.
Bad.
I don't like that. Like it tastes.
Oh, what?
It
It's like
tastes
stacking
super-
trash over here.
Yeah, it tastes super strange to me.
I don't think it. I wouldn't say it tastes strange, but I think it's just one of those things where you go through and you're just trying just everything that exists. And this is just another thing that we tried. Because now if I go to Venezuela or a Venezuelan person, it's like, have you ever had this? And they hold it up, I'll be like, I have actually.
I know, yeah, just had that.
It wasn't that remarkable, but I did have it. That audio is a dog.
Yeah. He's upset about something outside. Here you go, buddy.
Alright. Next up. Ooh, a hazelnut chocolate bar
Ooh, that sounds good.
called Nestle Savory. This is probably one of the more high-end ones. Oh, it broke open like really easily. Or no, wait, it's not even open. It just did that.
So like, well, at least it broke in half to make it easy for sharing.
Oh yeah, so this thing has got like
Man,
crazy.
what is up with the white specks on
I
all
think that just
this
means
chocolate?
it's aged.
Yeah.
So you can see.
So it's like, bring it down some.
there's like
Yeah,
lots of hazelnuts in there. It's like packed. It's kind of like a Rita sport, I think they call them. It's not bad, but the Rita sport ones are better.
Never had one, so.
Rita sport is like those squares that have like hazelnuts in them.
Okay. So,
The chocolate's better, I feel like. This also could be because the chocolate's kind of old.
possibly.
But
So, like, I'm not a nut fan, but I think that's like one of my biggest things. Is that just I don't really care for nuts. The only thing is a pistachio, and I don't think that's ever in any sort of chocolate or anything. So,
I think they have chocolate pistachio stuff.
but yeah, I think it used to be peanuts were like my least favorite nuts inside of stuff, but I think it's hazelnut. I think hazelnut
Really?
is my least favorite nut inside of chocolate. But like hazelnut chocolate spread is amazing,
Right.
but like chunks of hazelnut, we've
know,
tried
like-
a lot of hazelnut chocolate, like hazelnuts in it, and I'm like, I don't like this.
You know, like Ferrero Rocher? Those little gold
Not
balls?
really.
Man, those are so good.
Like Jamie, she loves them. She gets them
Yeah.
all the time. That's her jam. Like
Women
if she
love
needs
those.
comfort food, she's
Yeah.
like, let me get this Ferrero Rocher, and I'm like, whatever. I guess I'm just gonna eat this because you just did not want it or
I think
something.
they're amazing. I did have a Nutella. I went to the Nutella store in Chicago, and they had Nutella ice cream,
Ooh,
but it
that
was like
sounds good.
it was way too
Oh, yeah.
hardcore. It just tastes like cold Nutella. I was like, I'm just eating Nutella right now. So this is another wafer bar. I think maybe wafer bars are really popular.
Yeah, in Venezuela, maybe.
Venezuela?
Yeah, there's another one too. There's a couple of them. So
Yeah, this is a little bit different. I think that one's like strawberry. We've got a couple more items here, but
yeah,
this one's called a
sussy.
sussy
Go forward more. There we go.
or something. It's another wafer bar. I don't know how different it will be. Whoa, ooh. It looks literally identical to the one we just ate. So I feel like if we were blind, look at that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It looks
except for lighter.
actually no. I take that back. It is different, but not by a lot. Same family though, for sure.
Yeah. But are these all made by Nestle too? Like each one of them.
Oh.
Okay.
This one's a lot softer.
This one's a lot better too.
The chocolate comes through a
Yeah.
lot more.
Like, this one tastes better than that other one. The other one tastes weird to me. This one
that
tastes
one?
like a wafer, like chocolate thing.
I like that one. Yeah, this one's considerably more tasty. The Sussy bar. like
Sussy
that.
bar is better than the Costella.
It
or
might
whatever
be
it was.
the premium.
Yeah.
Premium, the real adventure.
Maybe. Oh no, it's fine. I'll let him in. Yeah.
Dog difficulties. I feel like before, when we first started doing this, that sort of thing, like, we'd be like, oh no. Now it's like, who cares? There ain't nobody watching this. It's just for us. This is just a snack diary for ourselves.
Yeah.
A lot of people wrote diaries.
Yeah.
Like Anne Frank. She never meant anyone to read it.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is just like our video diary that other people can.
Watch.
You know.
Sometimes. I mean, some of our videos have like 100 views, which just like blows my mind a little bit. You know? I really need to get through and start doing some stuff for our YouTube channel,
All right.
but I'm lazy.
Want to try this one?
Yeah.
This is savory. See, I would be curious if what would be cool is if we had someone who's in the Venezuela snack industry, they could tell us what's what.
Ah, yeah.
Because the Samba, it says Nestle Savory. So what does that mean? Because Hershey's, like, since we're more familiar with that, there's a regular standard Hershey's bar, and they have like Hershey's, what they call it, like Ultimate or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and then they
Or
also have the
like a symphony bar.
Yeah.
Remember that?
and then now they have that organic bar and things like that.
Yeah, which
so.
did taste different. Oh, look, see, this one
Oh,
is
yeah.
dipped
It's
in
just
chocolate.
dipped
It's
in chocolate.
encased. So, and it smells of strawberry.
Oh yeah, it does. It smells like chocolate and strawberries.
I think this is gonna be good. I'm excited for this one.
Man, it's so interesting. The different the different wafers. Like every wafer was like a different texture and different like each wafer's different and it's from the same company, so it's interesting. Like
I kind of like this one.
Yeah.
I like the strawberry flavor. The strawberry flavor is like pretty strong. But none of them are like blowing me away.
no, like I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like it's cool. I ate it. Like yeah, I could be like,
Check it
hey,
off
I
your
had
list.
this. Yes,
Yeah.
but nothing extravagant so far. Like nothing that blew my like. It seemed that almost in every box that we've done, there's been one thing that's kind of been like the favorite for every single person, you know. And this box has not given me anything that been like, oh, that's really really.
There's
good.
still 3 more items, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could, surprise.
All right. A little more of this Swedish Fish soda. Swedish Fish energy drink.
Straight focus, 0 sugar. So weird.
It is kind of interesting. You know what's funny though with like esports is like there was different peaks and valleys of the video game industry. Because when video games like in the I want to say like mid 80s, like late 80s, they had like the tournaments for like Pac-Man and stuff. Like they literally were going hardcore about who's the best Pac-Man player, who's the best Donkey Kong player. And they had the Nintendo like world champion, like Tetris and stuff. Then that kind of went away.
Yeah. And they just went to just casually playing, and then now we're back to like
Extreme.
stadium filled of people, billion-dollar industries.
It's way more
crazy.
hardcore now, though, for sure. All right, so here's a flaquito. Is that what that says?
Yeah, I think so.
This is like one of those straws. So it looks like there's chocolate wafer and then like a cream filling. And this is from Saint Mortis. I'm still like really curious because this box was from Venezuela, although it has Nestle stuff.
Yeah.
But Venezuela, like, they're in a lot of turmoil. So did they like smuggle this out? Like, how does that work? Like, I'm so confused. All right, so this thing is pretty smashed up.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take like bits of it. Maybe this would have been better if it were intact. Maybe it got busted up in the smuggling process.
All right.
So I feel like there's people in Venezuela right now that they really wish they had this, and I feel kind of guilty eating it.
I like the chocolate.
The shell part is way different than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It tastes like a roll of cornflakes, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a chocolate-covered taquito. Like...
And like the interior chocolate tastes way different than the exterior chocolate.
No, it's not like in the box. But yeah, I like this thing. I like whatever this is in the middle.
That's the chocolate version. We also got what appears to be the white chocolate.
More. It'll do it eventually, I think. Yeah, what's going on?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's white chocolate. I think this one's intact. Yeah. It is like a chocolate dipped taquito. instead of milk, or instead of meat and like cheese and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's the name. It says flaquito, so that's what they're trying to go with.
I don't like it. There isn't really a way to eat this without it making a huge mess, though.
Yeah.
I feel like.
So, I don't know if I like this one better than that one because I didn't get the experience in that one, because we just kind of ate it. So I'm not sure. But they're both okay. I like them.
The white chocolate tastes not as different as I thought it would have been.
Yeah.
Like, normally white chocolate has a very distinct, different flavor. I feel like if both of these were in a bag, and they were little bite-sized ones, and I was just eating them,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even notice. I wouldn't even notice that it was a different flavor. I feel like it's not distinct enough.
Yeah. Definitely don't know if I could tell the difference between the two of them, but they're both okay. I like them. I'd eat them. I keep eating these things.
I wonder, when they have these boxes and people buy them, what is their expectation for the length of time it would take to someone to work through it, right? Because we just smashed half the box.
Yeah.
We just ate so many candy bars.
But, I mean, you got to remember, too, that, I mean, people eat way more candy than we do, too.
Do they?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, dude. I'm pretty sure there's people that, like, eat a lot of candy, man. Obesity is running rampant in America, man.
Yeah, that's... Alright, this was like a cookie disc called Gayton.
Gayton.
I don't know. My thing is, like, in Venezuela, are these super popular or are these, like, unknown?
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to know, too. Like, I wish we would know what the popularity was. Like, I think the Japanese box spoiled us a little bit with, like, its description.
Yeah,
and
it was
pamphlet.
very curated and really, like, fancy. And
so
nice.
These ones are like, oh, man, like, they just kind of gave us stuff, and it's like we don't know what's going on in them. But...
Yeah. Well, because I'm trying to think, if Venezuelans got an America box, and it had, like, Kit Kat, even though Kit Kat is international, especially in Japan.
Yeah,
but if it was like Kit Kat, Snickers, Twix, whatever, they're all pretty popular.
Yeah.
But if it had like a Abzaba, a lot of people haven't even had that before.
Yeah.
Or like a Fifth Avenue. How often do you see people eating those, right? They don't even have the commercials for them.
Yeah, so these could just be like the super ghetto, like no one knows these things.
Is this the Fifth Avenue bar?
Yeah.
Or is it the Snickers? You know what I mean?
That's very true.
All right, let's see what's up with this cookie.
It just tastes like a chocolate-covered cookie. And kind of salty. I don't know if I think there is salt on these.
I like it. I think it's hard for things to be amazing because we eat so much of it.
Well, I mean, you still have your chips. You said those are the best thing you've ever eaten. And I've never seen you react again to anything else that we've had besides those chips.
What, the Japanese ones?
Mm-hmm. The pickled, whatever.
Well, it's because they were unique.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we could switch it up. We've done a lot of chocolate here.
Yeah.
We've got some savory. And we got a lot of candy. But how much... What are we looking for time?
30 minutes.
Okay.
So.
Okay. The thing about all this candy, though, is there's a lot on the table.
Yeah,
we only have
but you only have to eat one piece.
One of each, really, to kind of get the... We're excited to have all these open, though, because I definitely want to, like, work through these on my own pace, because these are all, like, some of my favorites.
Yeah.
So do you want to do something savory and then back to sweet? Or do you want to do sweet and then...
We're going to do a savory and then back to sweet.
All right.
Because I feel like that's fish tacos.
It's not.
No, I'm sad.
How about you close your eyes and then eat some and then tell me what you think. All right, so...
Man, I'm not good at this.
We're doing a one-man... This is what I found. I saw these today. Figured I'd pick them up. This is my favorite foods. He kind of has an idea what they are. He's not completely unknown. But have a smell.
Alright. Off the smell alone, I have no idea. It just smells, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't...
I don't...
It doesn't have any... It just tastes like... Smells like a potato chip and like some kind of...
Some sort of seasoning.
Yeah, right. It actually tastes a lot like the food it is, I think.
So...
I kind of like them.
So, it's interesting because... I mean, I know it's some sort of taco.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what type of taco it is, but there is a good, healthy, I feel, fresh tomato taste. Like, I feel like it's just like vegetarian taco because I taste just fresh tomatoes. And I'm like, oh man, that's kind of refreshing. Like, it's a refreshing taste to me. So.
Okay. All right, whenever you're ready.
But,
are you ready for the reveal? They're a little saltier than I would because the food that it's modeled after is not salty. It's not this salty, and I like mine a little spicier.
Yep, I don't know. Carnitas street tacos.
Carnitas street tacos.
I would never have thought meat.
Which I don't think Carnitas street tacos have even tomatoes in them. I don't know what you're tasting.
They might have pico de gallo on them.
Yeah.
So.
I associate it more with onions.
Yeah.
Like Carnitas street tacos to me is like meat, then like chopped up onions, that little white crispy kind.
Yeah.
That I actually have grown to be quite fond of. A little cilantro, some tapatio. You know what I'm saying? Basic. I think they're pretty good. I'm not gonna have a problem eating the rest of the bag.
But they are pretty salty.
I don't know if I'll go get another bag.
Yeah.
They do taste pretty salty though.
Yeah. I still have that fresh, just zesty, like tomatoish taste in the back end for me. I don't know.
That's another thing that I've said before, and I'll always stick to it. I'd rather just eat Carnitas street tacos. You know what I mean? Like, this can never replace that.
Yeah.
And if I was eating these with the taco, that would just be overkill.
Too
so I don't really know what this is for. This is just for people who are like, oh, I want to see what this tastes like, and that's it.
Possibly. I mean, so since starting this show, I didn't realize how many snack tasting things there are. You know, like there's so much on YouTube for like snack tasting stuff, and like like the different people on Instagram that follow us and things like that.
For
too.
sure, yeah.
So I'm like, like I never really looked it up, I guess. And then now I'm like, wow, there's just like a lot of stuff. So
so remember when we had those Doritos Cool Ranch Lays and the Funyun ones and the Cheetos that are over there? How many people bought more than one bag? You know what I'm saying? Like where they were like, I thought I liked Funyuns, but when they put it in a potato chip form, it changed my life. I went out and bought 50 cases immediately. Like I just don't foresee that being a thing.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, they were okay tasting, but
hi, I'm Rick, and for my whole life I've loved Cheetos, and I've eaten countless bags. But one day I tried the potato chip version, and I'm now a different person. Like I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I think people are like, ooh, what's this taste like? Or like someone's cool mom is like, hey kids, how's it going? It's so good to see you. Or someone's cool stepdad, and they're like, oh, I gotta win favor with Johnny. Get him some Funyuns. Little chips. Johnny was like, I said I want Funyuns onion rings. What is this? And he's like, oh god. No, but they were like, yeah, check this out. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a potato chip form, and they're like, these suck.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Then they got rid of them.
But
they switched the machine over to potato chip for one round, and they're like, all right, we got them. You got that money. Let's keep it going.
You also have to think of like just how, I guess for lack of a better word, so you just have to think about how like unrefined children are. And it's like, like they just like stuff. Like they don't even like we've developed tastes because we're older. Children just eat anything and they're like,
That's true.
Delicious.
That's
like
true,
I love these things. Like if someone grew up on Cheetos Lays, those would be like probably their Cheetos. They'd eat a Cheeto and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this catastrophe?
It's kind of hard to argue with that. I think another thing is just the relentless need for capitalism to somehow come up with new shit.
Come up with new shit
So
for us to
just
buy,
like,
man, because we just got to
throw it in
buy
there.
stuff.
Yeah. You have to keep the machine. It's like a shark. It stops moving, it dies.
Yep.
They got to keep it going. Speaking of which, that's why we got new iterations of old flavors, old things. So this, the Mamba Tropics. So we tried Mamba, these things like wrapped up. This is more of the, less packaging.
Yeah.
Mambas are known to have a lot of packaging. And so these are the tropical ones. These have been sitting for like a really long time. They're not expired or nothing.
Yeah, we're still good. All the way till next June.
But
July.
I remember the ones that weren't tropic were still super good.
Yeah.
And
I want the kiwi.
yeah, they smell really good. And like, I'm just tired of looking at them. I wanted to eat them.
I want kiwi because
I got
eat a lot of kiwi. There.
Pina colada.
I'm happy I didn't get that one because pina colada is my least favorite tropic thing.
You know what's funny is I didn't know pina colada was pineapple and coconut until I was like 27.
You know what's funny is I didn't even know pina colada was pineapple and coconut until just now. I just knew it was something I didn't like. And now it makes sense. Pina colada, like the name, is pineapple coconut.
Mambas are good.
They are.
I could see myself getting these again. Because it's like when you want to switch it up from Starburst or high chews. Mm-hmm. Throw little mambas in there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
So I can't. So I feel like I have a different picture of mambas.
They look like this.
They are square, right?
This thing.
See, like,
It's like a bar, and there's 3 in there.
so
Then you open those up, and there's another layer of packaging, and they're like little smaller than Starburst. These ones are nice because
they're like square, right? Like they're like square still.
They're square, but they're a rectangle.
Okay, man.
They're rectangles, and they're small.
What?
They're like smaller than a Starburst.
I'm picturing
I feel
something
like.
completely different. So I'm like, man, have I had mambas? I'm pretty sure I've had, but it's just strange. Like it's just been a long time. Like I said, diabetes and things like that. I don't eat my snacks as much anymore. So
When we were younger, Mambas and Starburst were kind of like neck and neck, and then Starburst kind of took over.
yeah,
But Mambas are still out there, and they're still good.
yeah. Because I mean,
I like them.
off soft chew candies, I mean, high chews are the jam. Like they're just top tier. Like
They are really good, but if you get them like 50 times in a row,
you need a break every once in a while. I
sometimes
get
switch it up. I really like these though. These are
yeah.
good.
I liked the kiwi one. I thought it was good. So.
All right.
It's just the texture threw like everything about it threw me off because what I thought a mamba was in my head was not that, and so I was like, oh man, that's weird.
Maybe
I
you were
messed it up,
thinking
messed
of
up.
these.
I was. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Now or later.
So what do you remember about Now and Laters?
I remember them being kind of hard.
Harder.
Yeah, harder.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
packaging is like difficult to get off because it sticks to it.
You're eating paper.
Yeah.
You're definitely you get the wrapper off and you're like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
eating some
exactly
paper.
that's exactly what I was thinking of was Now or Later.
And that's why I like these. So I've had the Now and Later regular, and these are the Now and Later shell shocked. Now, the new thing where it's a hard candy shell on the outside and a kind of gummy center is my jam.
Yeah,
I'm really all about it.
I see a theme on that.
So I'm really excited to see what these are like. I think there's only two flavors. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Or maybe 3.
So they're kind of like little.
Yeah, there's dark red.
It's
pink.
invisible. It's invisible.
Oh yeah, well it's because it's green. So
There you go.
Yeah,
that's
what
like
it
the
looks
morsel
like.
size.
you know.
It looks like a piece of gum, kind of. Now,
Oh, it's too hard in the middle.
they are a little bit firmer. Some people like that. I don't mind it. But, if you've ever eaten a high chew and said, this is too soft.
No.
Too soft for me. Now Laters. I think.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking that was going to be, like 100%. So
Now Laters have a very distinct taste, though.
they do.
Very distinct flavor profile. These ones are good because there's not paper on them, which I can appreciate. They're pretty tart. I wouldn't say
Well, it's
they're
just
sour,
sour, but yeah.
but they're tart. Oh, there's sour apple, sour cherry, and sour lemon. I like them.
Yeah, I just the
think-
hardness threw me off at first, but I like them. I like the flavors. These are
think-
pretty good.
Part of the appeal for them is like the nostalgia factor.
Yeah,
It like brings me back.
I feel you on that
They're a
one.
little bit more. Once you chew them for a while, they kind of get a little gritty. A tiny bit of grittiness to them, which I don't mind. Speaking of Starburst, so last time, or a little while ago, we had a hard candy that had made the transition to gummies,
Yeah,
which is Lifesavers.
lifesavers. Yeah.
On those Lifesaver sours, I said they were good. I said I could see myself getting them again. I did. I got them again. So these, I think I've had these before. Not this flavor,
Yeah, just Starburst gummies.
but it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
And Starburst are another one of those things where if I were blindfolded and I ate a Starburst, I would know right away what it was.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm interested is if when I eat this, am I going to go, oh, it tastes like a gummy Starburst.
Yeah, or if it's going to be something completely different. Like, oh, what's this
Like
gummy?
Jolly Ranchers, they have a distinct flavor profile too.
Yeah, I would not think these are Starburst. They'd just be another gummy candy to me.
I can taste the Starburst flavor
Can you? I can't.
for sure. I like those.
These are good. I like them too. But if this was blindfolded, I'd just be like, oh, it's a sour candy. Like, No idea their Starburst brand, but I
I'm
like
trying
them.
to
They're really
remember-
good.
I'm trying to remember if these Starburst have like the sour dust on them. Did they make ones like this that didn't have that and that weren't sour? You know what I mean? So then it would be a closer to the Starburst.
You talking about just gummy with nothing on it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Starburst.
sure they did. I vaguely remember seeing. I think I'm pretty sure I remember seeing them and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna get these."
Maybe that's what I had before. Because I feel like that would be closer to the taste of a Starburst.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if there was a yellow one in there, because the yellow Starburst is my favorite.
Okay.
And so I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's
Not a lot of
that
people
remember."
are in that camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, Starburst, originally well known as a chew.
Yeah.
They've done Starburst hard candy, Starburst roundies, and then also a gummy
Yeah.
and a sour gummy. We think, right? Mm-hmm. And then Jolly Rancher did. They're normally known as hard candy.
Yes.
Which made the transition to gummies
Yes.
and chews.
Mm-hmm.
Lifesavers. I don't know if there's Lifesaver chew though.
Man, I don't even remember the one. No, I guess there's the gummy. Yeah, I don't know if there's a chew either. But like, yeah, Lifesaver's just like, man, I don't remember the last time I've even seen Lifesavers for sale. Like, so
Yeah, I like the little rolls.
yeah,
We have really moved away from hard candy. Like Charms, remember they used to be Charms blow pops?
Yeah.
Well, they used to have Charms just like
yeah,
rolls of
little
them,
rolls. Yeah,
and they don't have those.
I don't
anymore.
see those. I think the only place you get a Charms roll now is an MRE. If they even still have them in like new MRE. So this might be like 1980s MREs
Right.
that you get those Charms in now.
So my thing is like, Starburst was one of the few brands to go to the hard candy to see if it would take, and it didn't.
Yeah,
So that's why I think no one else has really tried to go to a hard candy
yeah.
from a soft candy.
And it's interesting because like
Nobody eats hard candy anymore.
I like hard candy, man. Like
I'm
I get
saying,
these
usually people
blueberry. I get these blueberry hard candies.
You know why? They're
and they're
impatient.
so good.
It's the
Yeah. Oh,
impatience.
I just bite them. Like I just chew. I just like suck on them for like 2 minutes, and then I start chewing on them.
I don't think when I go to the store and buy candy or snacks when I'm in the mood,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought hard candies.
Yeah, I mean, cause
Ever.
because I mean,
I'll
I
eat them
get-
when I go to like a symposium or like a class, and I'll have a big bowl of Jolly Ranchers, and I'll eat those like all day long. I'll go to old people's houses; they'll have those little Werther
Yeah,
things. Those are super good. I'll eat them, but I've never bought them. I don't feel like.
yeah. Like I said, the only hard candy. Well, I get the blueberry Asian hard candies. I don't remember the name of them, but those are like my mom gets them all the time, and I've been snacking on them all day long, like an old person's jar of candy.
Right. So you know how
And then
the people get impatient,
Yeah.
so they just bite it right away.
Yeah.
That's why I like these because they're kind of meant for that.
yeah.
Like I don't know how many people suck on these until they get to the soft part and then
Yeah.
chew them. You just bite them right away, so it gives you that crunchy satisfaction, like those crunch worms, which are one of my favorites.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. It is kind of like the best of both worlds, and it's like, okay, like I could go either way with these.
Because even though the hard candies, like I feel like the flavor longevity, because your tongue is literally coated in flavor and sugar, like
Yeah.
the whole ride, is once you get near the end, it's just this little sliver, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like the only thing I even remember really as a kid using hard candies for was Jolly Ranchers, but
Yeah.
putting them in Zimas
Oh my
to change
God.
the flavor of the Zima.
Yikes!
That's the only thing I remember
Yikes and gross.
really. No, dude, that was the thing.
Zimas.
I'm surprised you weren't with me when we were doing that.
I'm glad I wasn't.
So now I'm wondering who I was doing that with.
I feel like though, when it comes to the Jolly Rancher, like if you made, because the morsels are like, the size that they are. They could make them bigger, maybe. If you were to have like a classroom full of children, the children who could have the patience to not bite them, if you track them through their life, they would grow up to be like the people who like save money and like do regular maintenance on their
Yeah.
car and stuff.
And-
They'd be like the disciplined children.
Yeah.
The Jolly Rancher test.
And the kids are just like,
Yeah.
they're just like, oh man,
Immediately.
look at him. Look at this kid. He's
self-control.
broke, no self-control. Like,
Just bad judgment. All right, so next up, this candy originally was in a tray, and it was like a straw.
oh, okay, yeah.
One of my favorites. And then they have bigger straws. Now these are like cut up straws.
Yeah.
And these are 3 different iterations of like wild flavors I've never had. So the first one I always like soda flavored candy because they always kind of have a different variation.
Pop.
Yeah. So here's one that's cherry. I don't know if it's supposed to be cherry lime cola
or cherry lime cola.
Yeah. I think it is. Yeah, there's three different flavors. So there's cherry, there's lime, and cola. But I feel like cherry lime cola is definitely
it's definitely a thing.
Like, I mean, at Sonic, it's cherry limeade.
Yeah,
I guess. So I'm gonna try a cola one. Because I remember the sour straws, I would get all the sour crap off them first.
Yeah.
And then
Keep forgetting about that. Oh no, it's green. Sour Punch bites.
the cola flavor and like, because you always think Coca-Cola, but cola flavor is not exactly that. So this cola flavor, it's a candy, so it's got that Haribo cola flavor. Usually I feel like these are softer.
Yeah, I also feel the same way from
I don't know if they're like stale or what.
They're okay, but the cherry's alright. I like the cherry flavor.
Now my question would be, is the cherry cola flavor, or cherry and lime, is it supposed to be cherry soda? Or is it just straight lime? You know what I mean?
So I think the sourness, well, I don't know, man. Because I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, are these supposed to be like? I was expecting fizzy to come out randomly because I was thinking soda, you know. Right. So I was thinking that the sugar on here was also going to be fizzy. But
that would have been dope. That would have been cool.
So I'm not sure what they're trying to do with it.
Did you have a lime one and a cherry one? Mm-hmm. Did they taste different than the regular, like what you would imagine cherry lime to be, or was it taste like the soda somehow?
The cherry tasted like plastic. The lime has a distinct lime taste.
Okay.
The lime's pretty good. I like the lime.
Okay.
I also think that the lime and possibly all of them might have a fizziness to it, or it's just my mind now. But I felt like when I ate the lime one that there was the fizziness to it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is like a lime soda.
I mean, there is bubbles.
I don't know.
There's bubble on the packaging.
Yeah.
It says Sour Punch Bites, but it doesn't actually say any sort of thing. It just says assorted flavors. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. And there's a picture of a cola on here.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste like crazy different. So the next one is your tropical blends. So this one has Peach Paradise, Citrus Surf, and Kiwi Lagoon, which is a kiwi strawberry blend. This is the orange pineapple blend and a peach mango blend. So those are all flavors I'm into. I don't know which one I'm going to get. They look, I feel like when I've had these before, and it's maybe because they're old, they're really sticky. And that I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I know exactly
these
what you're saying. These aren't
like
very sticky.
Like I go like this, they're all separated.
Yeah.
They kind of remind me of noodles.
Yeah.
I really like that. That is like really nice. I think that was a Peach Paradise one. Peachy Paradise.
I'm not sure which one I had.
Yeah. That was definitely Peach Paradise. Definitely really good. I really like that.
I think I like the other ones better. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
I don't know what is it about that, but I really like it. It's real good.
Yeah. And then I think it's just the lime actually I like. I wish I could have a whole bag of the lime ones. I think the lime ones are really what set me up on that one.
Now this, I think, would be categorized.
That one's really good though.
I think this type of candy is considered or categorized as a licorice.
Right? Yeah.
So I would say so. There's like chew or taffy, which is either Starburst, Mambas, High Chews. Then your licorices, which are like Sour Punch, some of the other licoricey type candies, which I think are like one of my favorites. Hard candies and of course gummies, which have that bounce.
Yeah.
Then you have dots, which are like gummies and chews kind of like riding the fence a little bit. So our last candy is another Sour Punch variety, but these are spicy. Now, I've never had any spicy candy spicy fruit candy or chocolate that I liked. But I had this white chocolate orange pepper one. Like not ground pepper, but it was like, I don't know, some kind of spicy pepper. Super good. And it was salty. It had salt rocks in it. White chocolate, salt rocks, spicy. Like, it was super good, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was very, really good. So this is another one that has mango in it and pineapple. It has cantaloupe, which Haichu does.
Yeah.
And watermelon. So. Another thing I noticed about this packaging, it says, embrace your punch. Love what makes you unique. Appreciate what makes others different. And I was like, that's a very words of affirmation type of thing. And I'm thinking like, sour punch. So nice. Where others like, assault your thirst. Right. Murder your hunger. It's like, whoa. Yo, chill out. So, I don't know what. Ooh, I can kind of smell the spiciness on it.
Do you? Wow. Oh, whoa. I don't even know what that was.
I thought for sure there would be a crash, and there wasn't.
It wasn't.
You got saved by the cord.
Well, do you want out?
Man.
You just don't know what to do?
Oh.
What's your problem?
It's not hot spicy, but there's definitely an aura of spice.
Ooh. Go off. Come on out. Get out of there.
These I would describe as like pretty interesting.
Oh gosh.
Because I wouldn't get these again.
No. I don't think I'd ever get them again.
And they are spicy. So spicy mango is something that they have, like mango habanero.
Yeah.
Spicy pineapple, I mean, if you get pastor al pastor with some tapatio on it. Spicy cantaloupe, though. I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't either. I'm not sure.
And watermelon, definitely.
Well,
Which one did you get?
I don't even
tell?
know. I think it was mango. I think.
I think
I'm
I
not
got mango
100%
too.
sure.
But it does have some spiciness to it.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't get these again.
I definitely would not
The
get them.
tropicals, though, are really good. I like those. I'm glad I tried them.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever get these again. Just because, I don't know, I just the spiciness just was throwing me off. Like,
Oh, man. It fell again.
gosh. Well, I'll just leave it down there for now. Because I was enjoying it.
Oh, our light went out, too. We
Yeah.
lost our light.
Like, I was
Our
enjoying
production value is plummeting.
it. And then,
We have good cameras, though.
yeah.
So,
I was enjoying it, and then the spice kicked in, and then I no longer enjoyed it. And like I like spicy stuff, but I just don't think I like spicy candies. Like everyone always tries to give me that spicy lollipop, that Mexican lollipop.
oh, yeah.
You know, and like I'm not about that spicy sweet life, I guess.
I will say, and I guess this is like, because I've seen other YouTube channels where they give like European people, like Scottish people or English people, I guess like cinnamon is not a thing as far as candy goes. So like we have hot tamales, we have atomic fireballs,
Yeah,
we have what else is out there? Big Red gum.
Big Red, yeah.
And they hate it. They are disgusted by it. But I liked, I used to get Big Red when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I like
Every once in a while, yeah, I get the
I've had some hot tamales,
like randomly.
but these are hotter than hot tamales.
Yeah.
A lot hotter.
And
So hot tamales are more cinnamon. They
and
should be called
also-
cinnamon tamales.
Yeah, and then also these are definitely like pepper spicy, and I find that strange on sweet stuff.
Oh, we lost our audio or video.
Oh, our video's gone. I don't know what happened there.
He's probably stepping on all the cords.
Probably. Well, I guess we're gonna be 5 minutes off.
We ate all our snacks.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like mop up what we have left. We're gonna hang out, get some food.
and
And
then,
then probably no one was here, but we always appreciate anybody who ends up watching it.
always
Our
appreciate
snack
you guys.
diary.
So,
And I guess we're gonna.
well,
cut
cut
it.
it short today. Well, not really short, but
I mean,
almost.
we ate a lot, bro.
we ate a lot of snacks.
We cut through like bags and bags, a whole box.
But all right, everyone. Thanks you for joining us. And same thing I always say. Try to do some stuff, like things. If not, it's cool too.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Hey.
We got Dawson.
Hey.
We got Dawson here.
It might happen.